Hello everybody on YouTube, it's your boy, the Memphis XLR8. I am half dead on my feet, but I am here for the stream I said I was streaming. And I'm just making sure we're all set up. Yep, there we go. I think it'll be good. We'll wait for everyone to pile in before we figure out if it's totally good. But for now, I'm just going to be building decks and dueling with them. That's what I'll do, you know? I figured I'd start with this Tri-Mid deck I made forever ago, because I already have it done, so I might as well start with that and see where this goes. Before we start, I'm just going to see if there's any new rock cards that I am completely unaware of having invented. Sorry, Block Dragon, we can't have you. You're banned still. And let's see. Nothing new. I'm in the Gem Knight. There's the Gem Knight. Vanquish, so what does this do? Oh, Vanquish Soul has an Exceed. I didn't know that. Cool. Cool. Didn't know they had this. What does this do? Vanquish Soul battles a monster, exceeds... Let's see. The Vanquish Soul battle this turn, you can also exceed some of this guy using a Vanquish Soul. Okay, so it's like double Zeus. Based on the attributes of the monster attached to it, all monsters lose attack, Vanquish Souls gain attack, or... attach material, destroy a card upon controls. Okay, cool. Yeah. Interesting. It's neat. Your chat's working because it doesn't seem to be working right the minute. So nothing. Okay. Alright, so any other new rock cards? Gem Knights? Is it only Gem Knights? Dang. Where's some love for the rock arc or the rock type? Where's some rock love, I tell you. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and just duel some randos until people wanna join in. As usual, we do. I check my other device in a second, make sure that my Streamlabs just isn't messing around here. No? Okay. Alright. Let's get on it. Let's see. I wanted to dual Tri-Mids. What other deck? I want to build my BES deck. I just saw the Vanquish Soul. I might as well make a Vanquish Soul deck. Let's see. See what else I have I can just fix up tonight. That would be the best thing. I have so many, like, decks built up that I can just fix up, and I think that'd be a good place to start. I'll reach over here for some nice, cool water. A British chappy. Alright. Got a very nice koala background. I did record the koala video. I just gotta finish editing. And that's gonna be all nice and done, Ski. Alright, what are we up against? Arcana Force are a brutal bunch. It's funny how one wave of the port is all it took for Arcana Force to be, like, decently playable. Okay. Interesting indeed. What do we got? Arcana Force. Yep, the sun. Here comes the sun. I don't wish the Arcana Force had the rest of the Arcana in it, even though it's still just going to be Chaos Turbo now. I like that Arcana Force got support, but at the same time, hi Slayer, good evening, sir. We just started a minute ago. I'm just rambling at this point, talking about Arcana Forces. Talk about how I like the new support line, but at the same time, it's literally just... It didn't change much for Arcana Force, did it? It's made them more consistent with doing the same summon big fusion, go for the world over again. I remember try in Duel... Yeah? Old Tri-Mids. After we do the Monarch review, I definitely want to do Tri-Mids, because they're a very small archetype. Be a lot easier, and I just really would like to see if Tri-Mids we can make them work. Let's see, get an additional normal summon. Cool. Ooh, Tri-Mid Cruiser. Very nice. So, all said and done, activate Tri-Mid Cruiser. Normal summon Tri-Mid onto. And that's going to allow me to draw another card, discard a card. I guess since we have 2 researchers, go terraforming, go ahead and get King Golem. It's been a long time since I played Tryman, so hopefully I remember the whole shtick. But then again, like I said, it's a 9-card archetype. Not that much you can mess up with these. Let's see. During the opponent's turn, activate Trimid. Field spell, different name. And then what was the other one do? Okay, I'll work with that. Let's get Trimid Dancer. Go dancing. Because I get that additional normal summon. I still have Adamanticate Researcher. How many attacks does the sun? The sun is still really, really big. There's a big ol' sun. Let's see. Summon a monster? Sure. Why not? Get another Hunter. Good Hunter. Or one of these days I'd love to play Bloodborne now that I've finished Elden Ring. Like, I know it's very different, but I would still like to try it. Let's see. What's the turn to the person? Okay. So go ahead, because I need to clear off some board here, otherwise this guy's gonna annihilate my foal. Good. Kind of stinks that we don't have blue. But I can just bounce like 1 card. Not the best. Not the best opening here, but it's what it is. Let's go ahead for Dancer. We'll bounce back the Cruiser. Make my rocks a little bit bigger. And now we'll activate Sign. This'll work. Yeah, this'll work. And then we'll put a rock on top of the... I can't use that effect again, right? No. Let's put a tuner on top of the deck that I can use later. That'll work pretty good. For now, let's go into the battling phase. Yeah, Trimans is one of those archetypes that, you know, they got their run. And they just, I guess they just weren't very underwhelming and people didn't want to play with them. But, you know, combined with Adamanticators and rocks in general, they actually do some pretty decent stuff, you know what I mean? I think so. I think they do some pretty decent stuff. Now, how this is going to work with, what do you call them, mother flipping Arcana forces around here. We'll see how it's gonna go. Because he still has the Sun. He has the Fiend. The Fiend! Driving needs more. It does, you know? Like, I was getting, I'm almost done with the Monarch video. I'm thinking, okay, now it's time to start working on the Triamid video. So I looked up the whole archetype. They have 9 cards in the whole archetype. It's a very small collection of cards. So, that works for me. It's a much easier video to make, but still, it's a little disappointing that Trimids are so small. Make a field spell with negate it, maybe. I do feel like they definitely need something to boost their potential. But the Adamanticators help. I don't know how I feel about just adding negates to everything. They do have some cards for bouncing. Like, let's see. Not Dancer. Not Hunter. Like the other one. The third monster I haven't gotten out yet. No, it's 3 field spells, 4 monsters, and another spell, and then a trap. So 1, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's 9 cards. Hero, good evening, sir. People jumping in here. Welcome, welcome. No, the Fiend. What does this do in Tails? Attack is declared involving this card. Destroy all monsters on the field. Oh boy. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Alright, so now he's gonna fusion into... Yeah, I'm pretty much cooked here. For the most part. Because... I can negate his spells all day. Well, that ain't gonna help too much if he... Well, no, if he doesn't manage to make what's-his-face. Oh, let's see. Does this do anything else? Yeah, he didn't get the heads effect, so that's a good thing. Okay. Oh yeah, Triman's boss monster is terrible. I don't even remember. It's like a defensive monster. I really wish that Triman's had like their field spell was a monster, because clearly that's what like King Golem's going for. I really wish that could have been interesting for Triman's to do. You know, because there's clearly this whole story of the field spells. Because you have the first field spell that's just a normal pyramid. Then the cruiser's like the flying pyramid. Then you got the giant robot pyramid. So why the boss isn't a field spell monster, I don't know. I think that would have been a cool concept, you know? It would have been neat. A boss that's also field spell. You know? I mean, yeah, it's susceptible to every form of spell trap removal in the game, but still. I think it would have been neat. Alright, so now we gotta watch him spread them arcanas. Oh boy, here it comes. I'm glad that I have King Golem. It does make Dragite big enough to survive this. Why do I have 1,000 extra attack again? There was a reason for that. How'd that work? I have no idea. It would take some working. Don't get me wrong. I think it would have been a neat thing to experiment with. That's all I'm saying. Is if the field spell was a monster. You got traps that are monsters. You got spells that can potentially be monsters. When field spell gives them their effect. Yeah. And then, like the idea behind the boss would be that you go from one field spell to the next, and then, I don't know, you can summon out this super field spell if you have all 3 in the grave, something like that. I don't know. Something like that. And it was just an idea. I thought it would be neat. Alright. I mean... Stop it. This is gonna be token like Pacifist? I hope not. I try to make Rising Pyramidus after the Golden Ranger Zord from Power Rangers Zeo. I don't think I've seen that one. Well, there's like a billion different colored Power Rangers, so I can imagine it. Checking stuff. Okay, come on. Or like, hopefully I can finish. I'm still hard at work, late night, trying to finish up the Monarch video. It's getting close. Oh, there's Triman's Sphinx. We found him. Let's see. This card in the zone is sent to the graveyard. So many Triman monsters from the hand. Okay. We'll get to see that in a second. Let me think. First. Oh, why can't I use the effective Dragite right now? That's weird. Levi, good evening, sir. How's it going? Just notice your sleeves is big. Yeah, I made my koala deck. I just gotta finish the edits, and it's gonna be done. Also, I probably should have just attacked Hierophant there, but I'm not thinking straight. Also, for some reason, I can't use Dragite's effect. I'm not 100% certain why I can't do it, but whatever. I really just need to keep Dragite on the board right now. Oh, it's the view. Oh, I always forget this has another effect. Legit. I always forget. What is that? That's a... Well, okay, with the effects of monsters on the field. Yeah. I always forget that Chaos Rule actually has another effect. I'm so used to, like, being OTK'd by this thing. I forget it has that, you know... Oh, also, your opponent can't use any monster effects on the field. I mean, I guess it makes sense for a card called the Chaos Ruler, but still, it's kind of a floodgatey thing just to throw onto a card. Look up his Zord totally has to be a reference. Let's see. Gold Ranger Zord from Power Rangers. Let's see. I'll wait for this guy to combo. I'm just going to check that out. Let's see. Let's see. Golden. Oh, yeah, I can see it. Yeah, I can definitely see the potential reference here. Killed Rain on legs, and he doesn't even have legs anymore. He had legs, but they're gone. Yeah, I'm looking at this Pyramidus. Other than the fact that the robot looks very ridiculous, yeah, I can see a pyramid form, carrier form, robot mode. Very cool. Alright. I'm just wondering what my opponent's gonna try and do to out me. Because the deal with Arcana Force, especially with Zawardo, is that the whole game plan is to, you know, skip your opponent's turn and then, you know, go for OTKs. I don't think Arcana even have spell trap removal. Except for the Tails effect of the Sun, which I guess they chose not to use. Going for the third one. Yep. Oh no, now I just remember what the out is. He's gonna go for a light or dark ruler. There he is. Okay, now I'm boned. This thing can attack twice this turn. Yeah, so I'm doomed. I'm done. I'm Dunsky. If I had had some more monsters, I might have survived. I mean, you can certainly build Arcana about the world. It's just that's like the more common build, kinda. Alright. Well, good duel with Mr. British Man. Give you a GG there. Let's go ahead and get the rooms started. I'm just gonna leave my deck as is for now. We'll duel this one a little bit. And then I'm going to... let's do... Yeah, new password, everybody. It's right here in the bottom corner here, just for your reference. I just wanted a different password. Alright. There we go. Alright. Like, I kind of wanted to go for the pure, like, the Triamid, dude. While I'm waiting there, let's see. Let's see. Triamid. Sphinx. Just to remind myself what the Sphinx actually does. Can I get a good image of that? Pretty please. One decent image. Alright, there we go. Took my Stina take yesterday, prepare to get to Steam. My man, you love them to... I get it. They're really cool. But yeah, well, it's like... Stina, man. Alright, go ahead. Whoever joins in first gets to do. Let me read Triamid Sphinx here. Alright, Triamid Sphinx. Can't be normal summon set. Must be special summoned by the effect of a Triamid card. Cannot be special summoned by other ways. Face up Triamid card or card's control is destroyed. You can special summon this from the hand. By control another Triamid card, this card gets 500 attack and defense or a field spell with a different name in the grave of your grave. And monsters your opponent controls cannot attack except to attack Sphinx. So it's just a bit of battle protection for the other Triamids, basically. Doesn't it summon itself when Triamids are destroyed? Yes. And it can only be summoned by itself or by other Triamid cards, which there's a lot of cards that can do that. But it takes a lot of setup. And all it is just big attack numbers, and your opponent can only attack it. So, not the most impressive, but I mean, it can be, because it doesn't mention specifically Triamid field spells. You could literally have any field spell work. It's just not, like, crazy good. You know? It's not, like, insanely powerful. Okay? Whoa. Raid Raptors. Oh boy, I haven't seen these in a while. I think one of the field spells lets you summon him for free. Yes, that was King Golem. That's why I was contemplating getting rid of my field spell to summon out of a Sphinx. I just wasn't sure if I'd have enough attack points to beat over the Chaos guy. Alright, well, we get to sit through this for a minute. Raid Raptors. Oh boy. I don't know. Well, I could try to have Triamids beat over big old, giant old, massive old Raid Raptors. We shall see. Shall see indeed, compadres. I've got my Indiana Jones hat today. If y'all notice, I'm As I played my koalas a little while ago. Did pretty good. Koalas did pretty good. The boss monster was annoying to deal with in Duel Links. I mean, that's Duel Links for you. Where silly boss monsters go to do silly things. Alright, so what's going on here? Pretty much basic combo so far. Oh. I'm sorry, I'm not trying not to yawn or nothing, but like, I haven't slept well in days. I'm really trying to get that Monarch video done. I gotta finish up like the biggest bits of edit. Like, it's not like there's a lot of editing really. It's mostly just time consuming because every time you look at it, there's like, oh, I could add this joke here, or that joke there. Really, the main thing still is just to get music and sound effects up, and then it'll be all set up. I shared a video on the Discord for that Pyramid Zord. Okay. I can check. I can't share it on the the stream right this minute. Power Rangers Zeo Pyramids. What count? Let's see. Unable to play embedded video. Play on YouTube. Oh. New skill in Duel Links lets you normal summon Bude, Neos, and Blue Eyes White Dragon. Yes, Dark Magician. Oh, of course you do. I don't know. Maybe one of these days I'll actually try Duel Links. I've never considered doing that, but who knows? All right, so Raiders Night. I'm really just sitting through this so far, thinking to myself, can I even out the giant rank 13 Super Chicken? I don't know if I can. I really don't know if this deck has the power to do that. I think I built this deck like a year ago, meaning to play it, but then I just never did. What do we got here? Skippy? Skippy! Skip Force! That's, 2 ranks higher, okay. Well, it is nice seeing Revolution Falcon. You don't see him as often. Honestly, I kind of miss how Raid Raptors used to be about. You know, you start with like the rank 4, then you rank up to the 5, the 6, the 6. Like, there's all these other ranks of Raid Raptors, but every time they make a new boss monster, the whole archetype focuses on it. Gold Ranger had an odd voice with or without auto-tune. Interesting. I'm just watching this video. I can't really show it too well. I mean, can y'all see that? There it is. I don't know if I'm going to get a copyright strike for that. I don't know how that works. Let's see. What's going on here? So we had another 4 Strix. Got Revolution Falcon. Got a Fett card. Is it Super Magic 4? Yeah, that's a quick play spell. I was about to say. Okay. Okay. Very cool. Alright, it's finally our turn. Let's see where this is going to go. No field spells. Kind of the big weakness of Triamids. If you don't get a field spell, you're kind of cooked. Kind of an issue. Let's see. Discard the card. Okay, that could work, maybe. Activate the effect of the hidden gem of the Thief Front. Let's see. Normal Shaman. Triamid Master. Alright, let's see here. Let's see. Set a Triamid card in the graveyard. Okay, normal summon Triamid Dancer. We'll see how this... I mean, I don't hold any illusion that I got a chance in hell here. But, one does not simply surrender. I will force you to play a card or forever hold your peace. That's the biggest weakness of Triamids. If you get a field spell, you're good. If you don't, you're boned. So, definitely something I need to fix with this deck up a little bit is some more field spells. Maybe Chicken Game could be good. Because Yeah, you want the try midfield spells, obviously. But with how the boss works, you can use other field spells. So that's something to think about. Something to think about. Alright, there it is. Super duper chicken. Okay, I cannot even hope to kill this thing, I don't think. Let's see. Destroy as many possible cards as possible. And then inflict damage equal to all of my attack points. Ouchie. Okay. Well, I'm like, I never thought I was going to be able to beat Ray. If I'd gone first, if I had a slightly better hand, maybe. Maybe we could have done something, but not going second against Raid Raptors. Absolutely not. Not with this deck. Now, I did not make this deck to have the power to stop Giant Super Turkey. The ultimate turkey in terms of attack and defense points. He's too big, too powerful. But I guess if I am going to play this Trimads in the modern day, I should include some more interrupts and things. I don't really like to, but yeah, if I have to, oh my goodness. Y'all can't hear it, but these headphones are so squeaky. It's awful. I gotta get some like cordless phones or something. One, because I got like 3 different cords coming out of the computer, and I could use with one less. One reason, because they squeak. And George, that poor dog, he hates those squeaky headphones. He's just traumatized by them. Let's see here. Good old Fuzzy Wuzzy Land. He's probably my favorite Raid Raptor just because of the name. Just Fuzzy. Like, he doesn't even look fuzzy. And yet, he is the fuzziest one. Let's see here. Good? Okay. That good. Let's see where else this is gonna go. Can we see another... We gonna see any other big old Exceed monsters here? Got another Revolution. Gonna see another Force Strix. Unaffected by all cards. And a Raid Raptor spell? Mm-hmm. Glorious Bright. I actually thought it was Glorious Blight for a second, but no, it's Glorious Bright. Or just Barrage. Why not just call it Raid Raptor Barrage? I don't know, but either way. Alright. Yeah, for those of you just joining in, we're deck testing and stuff. I'm just chill about it. Just deck testing when I want. And my boy Levi's in here kicking my butt. My poor Trimid butt with some Raid Raptors. So, you know, we'll let him finish his combo, of course. We don't quit on our boys. Don't matter what happened. We don't quit. Also got my bin here, but I'll save that for later. Let's see, what do we got here? Revolution. What does it do? Any detach material from this? Attack all monster Poke controls once each. At the start of damage step, this card battles. Makes that monster attack. Because I always thought Revolution was a pretty good boss monster, too. They attack multiple times. He beats over things that are special summoned. Pretty cool. Plus, he has, like, that target pop burn. Kind of like a prototype to Dragoon. The chat working today? I don't... it might be working. Who knows? Either way. Let's see. Birds versus... Now, yeah, normally rocks beat birds, but... No, I didn't bring the big rock. I didn't bring the Nibiru with me. Ooh, Final Fortress Falcon. You never see this guy. Let's see. Unaffected by card effects. The Headman Chair from this card. Turn all banished Raid Raptors to the graveyard. Choice monsters. It can attack some more. Cool. Alright. So who finishes me off? That's the question. Okay, it'll just be Rising Rebellion. Okay. Or not. It'll be somebody else. There you go. The very appropriate Final Fortress Falcon. Alright. Good game, Levi. Thanks for beating up my poor Triamids. Alright, good game, sir. Alright. Something wrong with my pen here. In a bit, anyone want to try a reenactment duel? Name your favorite duel in DM. We got both decks. I have most of GX's episodic decks. You want to try those? Send the decks to the Discord. I mean, let me think on that one, Hero. I don't know if I can, like, I'd have to restart my EDO Pro, but... GX is episodic decks, huh? Huh. I'll have to think on that one, because that does sound kind of interesting. These days. Let's see. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm still playing the Trimid. I'll play with the Trimids one more time. But after that, I'm going to go ahead and... maybe we'll try... What's a good GX duel? What's a good one? Do you got, like, Belowski versus Jaden? I'd take that one. I'll play Mr. Belowski. I'd have to reset my EDO Pro to do it. If I remember correctly how to do all that stuff. And assuming my computer could handle it all at the same time. So, I think it's Slayer. Oh, there is the Koala deck, too, but I already played Koalas today, so... Y'all can't see him on Discord, right? Okay, good. Alright, Slayer, you're up whenever you're ready, and then... give Mr. Hero a chance if we want to try this reenactment thing, you know. I'll give it a shot. Why not? Let's see. I'm just opening up our Discordia. Huh? Oh. Okay, because I had it on my phone at the same time. Okay. It's all good. Okay. Let's see. Oh, you're eating right now. Okay. Went to wash my hands after joining the stream. Immediately forgot what you were playing. If I remembered you were playing Trimid, I might have chosen a different deck. That's all good, Levi. That's all good. Okay, so... Slayer's doing that right now. Hera, let's just... How about we just have a regular duel right now, and then we'll try your reenactment duel the next duel. How's that? Pick whatever you'd like to pick first, but I'm game for trying out one of your decks you build. I know you build some crazy decks, and I'd like to give them a shot. Just want to get a game in. You know, I want to see if my Trimids can still do their thing. Did their thing against them darn Arcana farces. You know, Levi or Hero, or if anyone else wants to join in, the password's right down here. I'm so tired. I'm just making faces at this point. Just gotta make some faces. Okay. Right there. All's good. Okay. We'll get the duels in. Don't y'all worry. Got plenty of time. Let's see. I'm just checking my 2-3 Discords I'm a part of. I'm not like super hooked up to Discord. I got like, let's see. There's my Discord. There's the Terra Nova Discord, which I frequent from time to time. There's EDO Pros, and then there's Necro's little chat room. Okay. Oh, well, it seems like nobody's ready to duel right now, so I'm just going to do a rando real quick while everyone's just getting themselves ready. Oh, wait, hold on. There's nobody playing right now? Good lord. I wish I could go with, like, the Western casual, but there's, like, you think this looks empty right now? Trust me. The Western server is, there's never anyone there. I've checked. Trust me. A long, long time ago, I tried to go into the Western server. It took like 20 minutes for someone to pop in. Oh. Alright, well, here, sorry, man. I didn't see that one quick enough. Let me just do this rando real quick, then I'll get you in. I'm getting you, buddy. I'm getting you. Okay. Let's try and go first this time. Okay, that looks a little bit better. That looks just a little bit better. Okay, what are we up against? I knew it. Summons a monster from the hand, you say. Well, that's a little annoying, but what can you do? Let's go for Trimid Loading. Activate Trimid Fortress. That'll activate Trimid's Loading. Really nice spell card. Gets me Trimid Cruiser. Best Trimid card here. Let's see. Just, we don't want to do it twice in a row. Let someone else have a turn. Yeah, that's... I appreciate that, Levi. So waiting for everyone to join in. Spicy said he's going to try and duel. Hopefully he remembered. If not, then we'll catch him we'll catch him one of these days. Let me think about this. Because if I summon something, well, I guess it's like one summon, whatever. Let him draw one card. What have you, mate? Let's go Analyzer. Come on, baby. Give me something I can use. What do we got? Let's see. Hunter. Or Danther. Or Doki Doki. Not the best, but I guess we'll just go for Doki Doki. Alright. Go for our Raptite. If this had been the other Emerald Charm, that could have been worse. Let's see. 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Summoning out Researcher. I never really, care about the order there. Oh, hey, we're up to 10 viewers right now. It's a while since we have double digits. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks, everybody. Alright, we get any monsters there? No. I have too many spells. I might have just a little bit too much spell action. Yeah. Crystal Dragon. And do I have a Trimid in the graveyard? No. Okay. Could have gone a little bit better there. That's what it is. No Nibiru sighted. That's good. Alright. Oh, hello. Delta of Invitation. There's Spicy. Hey, buddy. How's it going? We are doing... I'm testing my Trimids a little bit. Let's see. Need King Golem here. Definitely need King Golem here. We'll see where this is gonna go. Get ready to get the game on. Sounds good. Glad to hear it. Let's see. What was I gonna say? Yeah, our boy Hero wants to try out what he calls a reenactment duel. So we're gonna give that a shot in a little bit once he sends me deck via Discord or whatever he's gonna do. Or we're gonna give something. We're gonna give something new a shot. I'm the only member of the Spicy clan today. Yeah, no Spicy loves you today. It's all good. You know? Some days people can do, some days people can't. That's what it is. Alright, what do we got? Glorious Adra. Perhaps I should have actually... Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I should have allowed the golden guy. That would have been better. Yeah, I let him know I would like to try his version of Blowski's deck, because one, Blowski's one of my favorite characters from GX. He's also one of the few decks that I would like. I don't know. I won't play no heroes. I could play like a Jaden deck. I guess that could be cool too. You know, I thumb in Rottweiler in defense mode. That's what I want to do. How different would this game be if you could actually normal summon in defense mode? A super heavy thump. Oh. I forgot Argus Stars had an Exceed. What does this do? Add Argus Star spell. Standby phase. Detach 2 materials. Place up to 3 Katrina's traps. Okie doke. Interesting indeed. Argo Stars. I have an anime deck if you want to play an anime style duel. But I got... Do I still have my anime decks? I don't think I do. I could check. do I? No, I don't think I do. I used to have these decks that were actually using the anime ban list on this EDO Pro. If y'all think modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Is broken and crazy, you never tried anime cards before. It would be interesting. You know, I'm all game for, you know, I started the stream just to like, you know, I'm going to build up some decks and play them later. I'm down for trying different stuff. I'm always am. Yeah, I'm still waiting on that one from here. We'll see. Let's see when that happens. Let's see. Silhouette Hat Rabbit. Uh-huh. So what we're going to do, activate King Golem. And that's going to activate, yeah, Loading's effect and the Cruiser. See where this is going to go. Alright, that actually worked. So let's go ahead and add to our hand. Let's see, who do I want to add? Let's see. Dancer? Let's just get Dancer. I think Dancer will be fine. And we're going to add ourselves another Cruiser. It's really how Trimids are. You just kind of like cycle between them. I don't really need to search anymore, so that's fine, I think. Hello. Let's see. Get yourself a glorious Andra. Okay. Not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. Let's go ahead and activate. Let's see. Normal summon Trimid Dancer. That'll work. Activate our Trimid Cruiser. And turn a card on the field to the hand, you say. That kind of stinks. A little bit. But we got our uses out of that guy, so this will be fine. Possibly. What's this doing? Oh. Lost my field spell. Well, luckily Trimid Sphinx is here. The problem being, I can't beat this over in battle. Let's see, you can only use... I can still do damage. Okay. As long as I can do damage, that's good enough. That's good enough. Activate Trimid Fortress. Okay. AO goes back. Stop destroying my stuff. Or negating it, or whatever you're doing. Alright, let's go ahead and shuffle back a card, make our monsters a little bit bigger. Alright. We're actually weirdly starting to see some of the actual, like, power behind Trimids here. Which is crazy to think about. I'll take it. Let's see. Take it, shake it, bake it. Put a tuner on top of the deck. I should probably go for the dragon, yes. Okay. I think we're all set. You know, I was not expecting to actually have some back and forth with Argus Stars, because they're a pretty potent bunch, but I think this could work. Alright. Just keep on going. Trimid Sphinx nice and big. And we can get the water dude for an extra draw. Why not? Alright. Yeah, good old Trimid Sphinx. He the boss monster. And you wouldn't think he's that great, but he does work. More or less. Let's put this over here. Let's see, back in the day of playing Trimids, I converted to being a Digibug enthusiast. I mean, it's understandable. Digibug's a little bit more potent, I would say, than Trimids got to be, but, you know, they work. They do stuff. They do a thing. Alright, let's see how this is gonna go. Because you already used Slayer Ateo's effect, unless I'm mistaken as to how that works. Come on, give me a rock. There we go. There's a rock. All I need to see. So, boom, boom. And I don't think it matters if I bounce that one, so I'm just going to bounce these two. And I think that's... Is that game? I think it's game. It could be a little off, but I'm pretty sure that does it. Alright. There you go. Alright, Trimids prove themselves at last, and I actually managed to win with the boss. That's pretty wild. Alright. Good game, Mr. Player. They got the worst of the one new card support. I mean, Trimid loading works. It just isn't everything they needed. Alright. So, what we got? We gotta get Spicy in here. Yeah, Hero, if you want to send me that, I got my Discord up. Let me know if you want to send me, like, if you have Bolowski. If you don't, let me know. But let's see. If there are any other decks I'd like to... Do I have my BS deck in here still? No. Oh, Hero's tech. Oh, his computer's acting up. Okay. Wait, what was that? Ooh. Honestly, right now, I just kind of want to play... I know I wanted to deck test tonight, but I really just kind of want to play some... What did I say? Let's Duel. I just want to play the silliest decks I have right now. So this is the deck of corn. It's a deck full of corn cards. I'd love to play the corn deck. The corn deck is funny. Oddly enough, the anime version of like giant crack corn is actually pretty intense compared to like the TCG version. It gets pretty big. It gets relatively large. All right, what do we have here? Well, nice to start with Corolla. Always love to see it. We're going to go ahead and use the effect of our flower in here. Go ahead and get our copy of the Trappy card. Okay. Really need to update the deck I'm playing, but don't matter. Good luck, and have fun to you too, Spicy. Thank you. I have so many decks I could update, but I just never find the time to do it. Life, man, gets in the way. Let's go ahead and do this. That way I can send to the graveyard. Let's see. I don't remember if there was anything else in this deck to send. It's been a while since I played this one. Do I have a plan on the board? Not yet. Okay. Send that to the graveyard and summon forth Giant Crackhorn. The giant kraken made of corn. And I'll just get Rose Girl back, because why not? Let's see, I can still normal summon, so... I don't really need to or want to, so I'll be good for now. I think we'll be good. I have a giant squid made of corn. What have you? Slayer, I think it's just... Oh. Well, there goes my back row. Right now it's just, Hero's having tech troubles at the moment, so we'll get to him when he's able to. So I guess it's you after this one. Yeah. Yeah, Alfalfa. Alpha the Magna Warrior. Oh boy. Another big honkin' chonkin' beat stick of a boss monster that my poor little corns are not going to have a good time with. But we'll give it a shot. You know, I just had this thought that with this hat, I kind of look like a Discord moderator. Which is ironic because I do have a Discord and I do moderate it. Not too often. Luckily, everyone who's been on the Discord has been very respectful of the rules thus far. But I'm ready. I'm ready for that one guy who's trying to post, I don't know what onto the Discord, but I'm ready. I'm ready for it. Let's see what we got. We got Epsilon, Gamma, Alpha. Got some Magnet Warriors going. I was really kind of banking on... Yeah, we have a nice community. It might be a small one, but our community is strong. It's a beautiful community. Wouldn't trade this community for anything. I wouldn't trade y'all for a bajillion subscribers that are faceless and awful. No. Don't want that. My corn! I got hit right in the corn, boys. least Rose Girl's here to make me feel better about it. Let's see how this is gonna go. I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna go. It's hard to say. I was kind of banking on the corn working. Yeah. I'm still waiting for that day we hit the 1,000, but, you know, one day. One day. And now, a beautiful field upon which to grow my corn. Also, I could summon this lady. She looks like she'd enjoy corn. Alright, so with the effect of the Vernisylph Goddess, I would attempt to steal your monster for corn purposes, but not this time. Let's see, what else can I make? Let me double check things. My lord, what is this extra deck? I forgot I had all these crazy things in here. Summon forth Rose Lover. Rose Lover. Let's see. If life points are higher than opponents, attributed monster. Summon a plant. Remind me, Rose Lover is a classic from back today. That's why I like to play it. 4 of us, if there's a favorite tag duel we can reenact to, it's from DM. Oh, we really need to get those things set up ahead of time here. But I'm still open for this reenactment duel you want to do. But having 4 people do like this at the same time, I'm not certain. Target plant control except for giant crack. These the module this company. The problem with giant crack corn, it takes so much setup to make it like worth it. There's no earth monsters. Oh, of course they're all banished. Do I toast my sub in Subway? Of course. Do I look like some sort of barbarian that doesn't do that? Why would you not toast your bread at a Subway? The only time I would ever not toast the bread at Subway is if I was getting like, I don't know what, like a veggie lovers or something. You don't want to toast that, maybe, I don't know, but like you gotta toast the bread. It just tastes better. Yeah, I think we to get like a tag duel of people all doing the reenactment thing, I think we need like a lot more preparation. I'm willing to give it a shot just to make sure it'll work. You get a tax for it getting to. I don't think it costs extra to toast. I'm pretty sure. Not to my knowledge. I've never been charged extra for it. Like it's Subway. I don't go to Subway every day or nothing, but when I do go, I know that they charge extra for like extra toppings and things. Vernisylph is, ironically enough, actually doing something. I didn't think it was possible. But they are actually doing okay so far. Knock on wood, as they say. Because if my boy Spicy has any form of a field nuke, I'm kind of boned. Let's see. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Because I have my Vernisylph Goddess. She's keeping me alive. In Cali, you're taxed for toasting? I'm so sorry. There's nothing I can do about that. Oh, turn got skipped. Okay. This card special summon will control no cards in the field zone. Cards destroy. I'm trying to read all these old corn-related cards, trying to remind myself what they do. Because I don't remember what every corn card like does. But it is time to bring back the power of corn. He has risen. Let's see. Get back Rose Girl, because why not? Get that girl there. Remind me the summoning requirements of... Oh my lord, there's weird things I could summon here. Dude. The injustice. I mean, to be fair, corn is better than tomatoes. At least it's like a food you eat on its own. But if they're gonna make the corn cards, you gotta make the tomato cards. $2 to toast bread? Highway robbery. I'm sorry. That's horrible. Summon this over here. No. Oh yeah, I need like plant cards. If I wanted to go for like a roam age. I don't have that power at the moment, but you know what? I also don't have the power for it because I forgot my effects block out earth monsters. It's fine. I'm just gonna have Vera here attack. I meant to attack with the crack corn for game, but this will have to do. Alright, GG Spicy. GG. I'm gonna physically write it here for you. There you go. Alright. Slayer, you are up, my man. You know, I'm just gonna play the corn deck. I'm just gonna play the corn deck today. After this, we'll actually build a deck. I do want to build the BES deck. Because I want to test that one out, because I got a whole list of decks I want to play. Typically think it's fine not to get your sandwich toasted unless you want cheese on it, which in case it must be toasted. That is fair. Like, if there's cheese, you have to toast it. If you're getting like a cheeseless sandwich, you can get away without toasting it. How many Matazas are you running? Mataza the Zapper? In corn? Unfortunately, I don't have any in that one. I'm sorry, Mr. Ubix. I'm sorry, my deck is not based enough to have Mataza in this. I'm afraid there's too many cards that would get in Mataza's way, is the problem. Because a lot of these cards are like, you know, Earth monster related. That could work. We'll see how this is going to go. See how we're up against Mr. Slayer's Tistinas. This man loves his Tistinas. He's really good at them. You ever want to know how to play Tistinas? Ask Slayer here. What's going on here? Just sending to the graveyard. Then this will come back. Okay. Mataza's ain't shook. I'm glad to hear it. He's a pretty unflappable guy. You can't shake Mataza too hard. He's the loyal samurai kind of guy. What's going on here? This is the part where I really wish I was... Like, I'm not the kind of guy who likes to play a lot of interruption like every deck I play. I'm not the kind that just plays like, you know, always play 3 Imperm. Always play 3 Ash Blossoms. Sometimes I wish I was, though. When stuff like this comes in, because I know what these cards do. I know how these are like, you know, Demigod can flip all my monsters face down. And then he's gonna summon out all these Tistinas and things, and that's gonna be making the giant exceed boss monster and things. Possibly in the future. It kind of makes me wish I did play more interruption, but it's what it is. I got stuff this hand can do. Who says I don't? Oh boy, you got the god. What is this? How is this one summoned again? Oh, this one doesn't have a special summon condition. Okay. You have the additional normal summon, though. Okay. Just getting some fish. Getting a little hungry. Alright. Let's activate Rose Paladin. This will add Giant Crack Horn to the hand. And I'm going to go ahead and activate Trade-In Guarding Corn to draw more cards. Activate Vernisil Corolla. Thinking about this, yes. Activate Vernisil for the full bloom. Field spell will meet field spell. The crystal encroachment will face against the field of corn. Actually, fun fact for you anime lovers and manga lovers. Corn, as an archetype, does have a field spell. It's just the most atrociously bad field spell you've never heard of. It literally is just... it just negates an attack every turn. That's all it does. It's actually sad how bad the cornfield spell is. Summon it to Stina from the hand. Yeah, and that just, you know, quick effect, flip my monster's face down. Okay, I mentioned this before, in that Testinas kind of remind me of Ghost Tricks, how they work. Because, you know, Testinas are all about flipping my monster's face down, and I forget which of these cards does it. I don't think it's anything on the field at the moment. It might actually be the Crystal God, I forget. But they have the effect of attacking you directly if all your monsters are face down. So, just a fun fact that Testinas are basically a very, very big version of Ghost Tricks. What is the field spell? I think it's called Parade of Corn. I got my... yeah, here it is. Corn Parade. Unfortunately... Well, Google Images isn't going to know anything. Yeah, Corn Parade. Each turn, negate the first attack against a plant-type monster. At least that's the manga effect, so, yeah. That's what the cornfield spell does. It's a searchable scrap iron. I mean, technically, but it's not a very good one. Also, I'm getting double Gustaved. To be fair, a lot of GX manga cards look like they're drawn by a crayon. No. Doodle Beasts are the ones that look like crayon drawings. That's literally their whole thing. Alright, well, thank you, You guys are beating me up tonight. I mean, I know I'm playing the silly decks tonight, and it makes sense. I'm going to get beat up a lot tonight, but dang, son. I can't even get started with that one. Alright, but GG Slayer, thank you. Alright. I think we're still waiting for our boy Hero. So it might be Levi's turn for the moment. So while we wait for a minute, because I mean, I am playing in Perma, of course I am. Some of them were drawn by a crayon, actually. Yeah. Corn deck. It was a very silly deck. Definitely needs an update, but that's not today. So wait just a minute for Slayer to see if he comes back. I know he's trying to get his stuff working, so we can try something different here. Just double checking the Discord. Yep. I'm just gonna work on a BS deck. I haven't made a BS deck in forever. Let's just get it, you know, basic stuff. Get 3 of that, 3 of that. Maybe something like a couple of those. This is a basic start, but it doesn't have to be anything crazy tonight. I did want to try the Morganite combo, though. Name of BS is play the least bad BS monster. That's right. Blaster Core Mark III. They're your bosses. So let's see. Gonna go the Morganite route. So I'm thinking 2 of each of these for now. 3rd in there. Let's go. I need more monsters. At all of them because of Morganite. I got all of them. The question is how many of each. I do need as many monsters. Well, yeah. Definitely want 3 of Succumbing Song because that's the one that searches the other 2. I was worried I have too many spells. You know, for a little bit of flavor, we'll throw in a Therian Regulus. Which was a 10-star in here. I could run some, like, Machinas. Do some Machina side techs. That would be pretty good. No, I wouldn't play Big Core. I'll play 1 Tetran Crystal Covered Core. Big Core kind of bad. I mean, he is. Wait, where's Big Core? There he is. I mean, he's literally the worst one, but... Let's see if there's any... I just want to find, like, some machines that could be special summoned. Oh, and I definitely want to play that Clockwork Knight. One time? I can definitely see the goods. I can definitely see the goods in there. I'm just trying to think of like some machines I can throw in here for spicy tech options. You know how it is. And they need to special summon themselves. Oh, that's not how you spell hand. It's a weird way of spelling hand. Go from the base, the bottom. Cyber Dragon Clockwork Knight combo, so you use your opponent's monster for Fortress Dragon. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's see. I definitely want to play, let's play the badass looking one. Let's put a couple of those in there. Let's go to Jormungandr. I mean, time's nice for, like, extra draws, but yeah, it doesn't do anything great. It really, with how BS already work, and I do remember terraforming. That's also going to be very important here. Oh, Lord, it's been so long since I played Cyber Dragons. It has been a very long time since I have played Cyber Dragons. The point, I don't remember which Cyber Dragons to put in the deck. Let's see here. Oh, goodness gracious. Something like that, maybe? A little more room for the Cyber Dragons and stuff like that. Let's see. Gotta remember, it's like the Cyber Dark stuff. Where all the combos go, like Cyber Dark Realm and things. Number BS, you can put, yeah, Clockwork Knight. I gotta remember Clockwork Knight. Very important. One of the night. Couple nights, maybe? One or two. Think, where is... Oh yeah, terraforming. Gotta run terraforming. How about 1 for 1 to go with herds, maybe? Interesting. Let's do a test here real quick to see what it looks like. Let's see. Discard monsters. Up the card for the hand. Discard summoned. Target a machine in the graveyard. Do any of the B... Okay, Crystal Core? That goes with Nasher. Tetran doesn't. Big Core doesn't. So only Crystal Core synergizes there. Okay. Not ideal, but it's what it is. So let's get another Crystal Core just for synergy's sake. You know what I mean? You know, I see the synergy. I'm like, I want to use that. That special summon some machine type monsters. This is a machine type monster. That's a machine type monster. Machine. Oh, right, machine do. I think a couple of those. Oh. Whereas now at this point, it's starting to feel like I need... How to say this? Like... Yeah, because that'll become Cyber Dragon, a couple machine dupes in there. I just don't want it to be too clunky, you know what I mean? Put a system down to. Pay 1,000. Banish all machine monster power controls are in the... Oh. That's a good side deck tech. For now. Feels a little clunky at the moment, so... Don't play core. It searches nothing. Well, no, I'm playing Crystal Core to synergize with Nasher. This is like an additional thing I can go into that. You know, just like an emergency thing. Let's just test it out. I'm not gonna we'll put it in the crucible of battle and see how it goes. Alright, who is next? Levi or Spithy? Whoever is ready. Oh, Cyber Dragon. Oh. Layer Acid Rain. Oh, goodness. Alright, the problem right now for me is it's just been so long since I played Cyber Dragons. It's been a while since I played BES, and I've never combined them before, so it's very helpful that you guys are telling me all these random cards I can throw in here. I'm just gonna throw it out and see how it goes first. You know, we'll work on it after that. We'll work on it after that. Jaden and Blaski's ex are on the Discord. Oh! King! We missed you last time. How you doing, my man? Jaden and Blaski's decks are in... Oh, there it is. Deck suggestions. There we go. Alright. Thank you, Hero. I'm going to do a spicy real quick, and then I'm going to remind myself how to put the decks on here, and I will do that shot. 4 searches to cell traps. Oh, yeah, that's... second. I feel second is the way to go with this deck. Yes, absolutely. Building and testing at the same time. I just have a lot of decks I want to play, and a lot of decks that I haven't played in a long time. I'm kind of tired as well. I'm still working on that Monarch video, so, you know. I just have decks built up. Or 2 build up. We're going to see how it goes, and yeah, I've got Cyber Dragon. Well, if I get Machine Dupe, at least it's not totally dead in my hand. Oh, volcanoes. Sure thing, King. We'll get you on the list. I mean, I got a dual hero first, but then we'll get you in here. Let's see. Spicy. Evo, and... Alright. All set. Alright, let's see some nice tight volcanic action. Okay. Volcanic Trooper. Volcanic Trooper. Uh-huh. One thing I have noticed about myself, I keep clicking my tongue unintentionally, which I really need to stop doing, because my audio will pick that up every bloody time. Oh no, Spicy's got the good hand. Also known as the blow up everything you have and burn you hand. Oh no! He got Rocket Trooper. I can only assume he has Scatter Shot in his hand. I can only assume there is a Scatter Shotting potentially waiting in the wing. Potentially. Alright, just checking this out. Okay, well, we got Masquerena on the board. Plus Emperor, yeah, as one does. Burn for 2,000 damage. Oh boy. And Guiding Emission. Okay. I mean, I have everything I have, and we'll see how this is going to do. Alright, let's see if I can match pace. Go for Zelos. Rada's favorite field spell. This is the literal definition of a trial by fire, and I am okay with this. So, what are we gonna do here? Thinking here. Alright, activate Succumbing Song. Always kind of like to end Exalting Morganite more, but you know, it's neither here nor there. Activate the effect of our Morganite. Go ahead and get... Do I get the time one here? Or the other one here? I'd say the time. The third one's really best if I need other cards. So, I think this works just fine. Time Tearing Morganite. Got some damage here, and then the trap that can draw and potentially... I'll never forgive them for naming Radiant Seriari to a Christmas joke. Oh yeah, the, what's that archetype called again? Shoot, it's been forever. Starry Nights. I mean, they could have just, like, gone the whole mile and turned him into a Christmas tree, but you don't know. They could have just left the name alone too. Sometimes Konami just makes silly decisions. Alright, let's go ahead for Mark 3. Everybody gets oh, my monsters all get counters. Your monsters don't get counters. And let's see, I have a normal summon. Wait, I haven't normal summoned yet, right? No, I haven't. This will prevent boss rush, but I'd rather just do this now, because I want to prove that Big Core can actually do something. Big Core. Big Core. Big Core. Alright. Attack Volcanic Emperor. Here we go. Okay. Oh yeah, and I can attack multiple times because of End Exalting. Every monster can attack twice. And what's that? I do double battle damage to monsters? There you go. Alright. And y'all told me that Big Core was a bad card. Oh, here we go. Well, thankfully, thanks to Zelos, I don't get destroyed, but still a lot of damage I'm taking. Yeah, because what decks do I still... Well, this is the BS deck with the Morganite, so that's already looking fairly good. Did want to make Phantom Knights, got the Karibos, Chaz. Trimids are looking okay. Still think Trimids need a little bit of work, but at the end of the day, Trimids are pretty straightforward. My ships will burn. You're welcome to try. They tanker your fireballs. Except when that comes back. That's not good. That's a lot more damage. Oh. Well, I might be dead, but my ships never died. GG Spicy. There you go. Versus, if only I'd had a little bit extra time. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, let me... You guys are gonna have to remind me how to do this. I'm gonna pick the Belowski deck. Let's see, I'm gonna download that thing. Uh-huh. That's under my downloads, yep. So now, I think I need to reset EDO Pro real quick. Right? Yeah. So I gotta open up File Explorer a second time. Go to Desktop, go to EDO Pro. Where is it? Decks. Move to deck. GX02 Apolowski, episode 23. Is it on here now? What on earth are these? Okay, let me... 1 second, chat. I just gotta reset real quick. I think that did it. I got too many decks. I gotta get rid of some of these. What was it called again? Where'd it go? Don't need to switch it. Okay, where did the deck go? I really gotta get rid of some of these decks. I'm sorry, I have too many and I never know what to get rid of. They're also... Okay, there it is. Found it. Wait a minute. Belowski didn't own Poison Man. Okay, doesn't matter. Anyway, let's go ahead and duel Mr. Hero the Hut. There we go. I found it. We're gonna see how this is gonna go. I feel like one of these days, me and Hero gotta like collaboration on the HooTube or something. Do like this for a show or something. That could be neat. To do this. Gang, you're right after this. Alright. Hero didn't get a chance to duel yet because his computer wasn't working. So we got you on the list. Don't y'all worry about it. You're immediately after this one. Alright. Nightmare Griffin not allowed. Uh-oh. Hero, did you forget to do the thing? Hold on one second. I gotta... Anything else? No, I don't think so. Okay. Let's try that again. There we go. Okay, good. Alright, we'll get a duel with Hero here. So this is a Bolowski. Do I need to pretend to be on Stoner right here? Hey man, what's happening? You wanna say some of this smoky moky? Groovy. I don't think Bolowski would ever say groovy. That just seems like going a little too far for him. I don't know. Bolowski is a man of character. I say man loosely because he's like a little kid. Click, don't check the debt count. Oh, right. I don't think losing Nightmare Griffin's gonna hurt too much. I'll go first. Why the heck I'm not? Let's see here. Alright. It's an interesting opening hand here. I will summon out, hey man, it's this totally awesome bunny rabbit. It goes hippity hoppity. I summon Moki Mokity. Dude, Bolowski is like one of the most fabulous of characters in GX because he just had that vibe, you know? He was just he didn't even want to duel that much. He just wanted to like chill out with the duel spirits that he had. You know what I mean? That was really his shtick. And I'm realizing now that I've had Nightmare Griffin, I could like do some crazy stuff, but well, that's neither here nor there. Smoky Smoke? Dude, oh, if Konami had the balls. If only they had the balls to make a Smoky Moki support card called Smoky Smoky. That would have been the highlight. That would have been perfect, man. That would have been the best. I don't think this is how Bolowski would duel, but this is how we're gonna duel. It's like, I probably could have made Nightmare Griffin, but it's whatever, man. Just chill, bro. Gotta, like, go with the flow, man. Didn't get to tell you you could edit decks as you'd like. Just include the cards that were in the duel. Okay. I mean, yeah, it would be kind of difficult to play the entire deck of Bolowski since we only didn't get to see his whole deck, if you think about it. You don't get to see a lot of characters' full decks in, you know, any Yu-Gi-Oh! Show. Just think of pillows in terms of Pokemon. He does look like a very gooey pillow. He feels like he'd be like a block of gel or something, but solid. I think that would be very interesting to lay your head upon. Ah, Jaden, it's your move, bro. Got the yin and the yang, man. Got that Avion. Oh. Well, that's not nice. What is that fusing into? Jaden didn't have this card. Okay, Nova Master. Okay, is it Moki Moki evil in the lore? I don't know about evil. He's just like a pretty chill dude who just doesn't want to be bothered. We saw like 20 of his cards, and 5 of them was flashbacks when he had a dragon deck. Yeah, that was his old deck, though. But yeah, we didn't get to see like the entirety of Moki Moki deck. For all we know, Moki Moki has like spell trap support or something. We just don't know. Let's see here. I mean, I'm playing the Moki Moki deck. I have to do it this way, right? In the manga? Okay. I mean, you get to see all sorts of other things in the manga, don't you? All these other I have a feeling that Jaden's deck is better than mine, chat. I just have this feeling. It might be a little bit better than mine. Just a smidge. Just a feeling. My immersion's being broke a little bit, because Jaden didn't have Neos in that duel. Unless I am wildly forgetting. I mean, then again, Velocity didn't have Moki Moki Drift, but this is a completely different thing. Alright, Poly or a spell trap that mentions elemental hero. Okay, Bubble Illusion, there we go, that's better. Alright, attack the Nova Master. We had in the manga, yeah, but not in the duel. Alright, well, regardless, it doesn't matter to me that much. I'm just messing with y'all. Moki Moki, go, punch Nova Master in the face. Yeah, he was. Unfortunately, that's all I got at the moment. It's crazy if I hadn't taken out the Nightmare. I'm not saying I wanted to go for Nightmare Griffin, but I had the option. Remember when we looked at Chumley's skill card? You need to look at Blowski's after the duel. I do vaguely remember looking at Chumley's card, yes. Alright, now this feels more like dueling up against Jaden in Season 1. Ouchie. Well, there goes Moki Moki, and there goes Link Spider. That is totally not tubular, dude. Alright, what do we got here? Well, this is definitely nothing to do with Blowski, but I can imagine Blowski just vibing with Dino Wrestler Pank and Spank. I think we'll attack into Sparky. That seems like the safe bet here. Certainly an interesting thing here, this reenactment duel, because I mean, we have summoned Mokis, and I did do what Blowski would have done. I did Moki Moki Smackdown, so that was cool. What do we have? Infernal the Vither. Well, that's definitely not a Jaden Season 1 card. Okay, what do we get? Bubble Man? Bubble Man. Bubble Man. Okay. Okay, how to and not to support an anime deck. Maybe that should be the next stream on EDO Pro. I'll issue the challenge via our like posts. Everyone makes a deck based on anime cards. Let's see who makes the most absurd broken thing. I know some pretty absurd broken anime cards. Some of the most broken cards in the game are from there. But, you know, well, maybe try not to make it too broken. Something like that. I don't know. Also, I don't think all manga cards even work too well on EDO Pro. Like, they're there, but they don't really work that well. That would be an interesting challenge. Just like, everyone grab some manga cards, combine the two, it doesn't matter. Just don't play Castle of Ivy, that card's broken. Let's see. No, I don't really have any options here. I kind of have to do this. Go, Spanky! Far out, man. We're gonna, like, totally be groovy. I don't know. Things aren't looking too groovy for Blowski, guys. I think general hero support is just way better than Moki Moki support. But I shall soldier on regardless. I got the Phantom Sky Blaster. Would have been really good earlier in the duel. We got a good Link 3. I really think that's bigger, I guess. It's something. I'm just trying to see how long I can keep this deck working. That's what I'm trying to do right now. Let's go for Linky Stinky Spider. Go for the Moke. And I low-key wish I had Pierce the Dark, but neither here nor there. make Unicorn because he's at least bigger than Devicer. Ride the magical unicorn, bro, to Moki Moki Town. You can just imagine Belowski riding on the back of Nightmare Unicorn, just tripping high as it flies through the air. Okay, now we're starting to stretch the definition of immersion here with this deck. Someone plays Ivy Memphis. Listen, y'all don't understand how broken Ivy Castle is. It literally prevents the other player from playing the game, period. Like, there's nothing you can do about it. It just says, opponent can't do anything. And yes, I have, well, I did once play some anime cards on my free time, and I did have someone do that to me. It was not fun. Need to play a Stromberg deck. Leon, one of my favorite characters. Golden Cat. Oh, yeah. Dude, I have not. Weirdly enough, did I never play a Stromberg deck? I feel like I should have. I don't think I ever did. I don't know why. I just kind of like overlooked the Castle Stromberg. Need to be like the Emperor of Mankind and combine it with Mother Flippin', what do you call them? Winged Dragon of Ra. Just all gold all day. Also, Haniwa. I'm feeling Haniwa right here. He's got that vibe, that chill vibe. Look at him. He's just... We're exploring the universe together. Oh, absolutely. Stromberg Gren Maju is a wicked combo. Alright, well, unfortunately, Belowski loses this duel. I don't know what to say about this one. I mean, it was an interesting idea, for certain. Although I feel like there's a little bit of liberties taken for heroes here. But that's okay. That's fine. Good game, hero, and it was neat. Try that again sometime. Alright, well... So far, I'm losing almost every duel tonight, but I really don't care, guys. I'm just here to play tonight. I'll worry about kicking y'all's butts another time. One of these days, I'm just going to shake off the weights, and I'm going to be like, alright, you guys have won enough card games. You've screwed with me one too many times. Can't find a castle. Okay. Let's see. This is it. Yeah, Ivy Bind Castle. That's the one. Look at this thing. Negate the effects of all face-up cards your opponent controls. Also, monsters opponent controls cannot attack. And see, yeah, negate all face-up cards your opponent controls. So unless your opponent plays cards exclusively in the hand or the grave, this negates all of them. Target a player playing control, tribute that monster, destroy this card during standby phase, like 800 damage to your opponent for every monster they control. It's a nasty card. Not a fun card. Not at all. But there's some really interesting, weird cards in there. So. Oh, here he is. Moki Moki Madness. Let's see. If all monsters you control are Moki Mokis, effect monsters cannot attack the turn they are sunk. Oh my goodness. Once per duel, if you control 2 or more fairy monsters, place Moki Moki continuous spell. Cool. Destroy a monster you control. Once per duel. Oh, okay. Once per duel, you discard a card to fusion summon a Moki Moki King from the next deck. Monsters from the hand or the field as fusion. Okay, that's cool. I mean, all this really does is make me wish I actually played speed duels just to play Moki Moki. No, King. We're not making Ivy Castle. That's you might as well make Mother Flippin' Mystic Mind legal again. Is there any other Cyber Dragons we need? Let's see. No. A lot better than the Koala one Belowski had. Trying to think if there's anything I could add into it. Let's see. Alright, it's King's turn. Here we go. Alright, let's see if Memphis can win another duel tonight, because so far he is at, let's see, what is our rank? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm 1 in 5. I've won 1 duel tonight against you guys, so... Definitely my silly decks are not doing as well tonight, but that's okay. I just duel to have fun. You know, some days I'm kind of like, okay, I like to win some duels. Other days, I don't care. It's all good. Great for Stun Bird. Yeah, well, we're not gonna bring back Mystic Mine. I know it'd be an interesting situation, but I'd rather us not do that. Play Worm, play 1 Cyberderic Realm. Activate Clockwork Knight's effects to serve. Oh, okay. I'm gonna write that one down to remember that after this duel. This is why we test on streams, because y'all will remind me of cards like I forget. There's too many cards in this game. And a new deck during the stream. Awesome. I'll be also making a new deck after this duel. Let's see, what deck do we want to make next? Something quick and easy. I might just pick one, who knows? Something like that. Just have so many decks I'd like to play. I've got this itch again that I want to, like, do something, man. I'll well do it, you know? I want to do it. Let's see what we got. Ah, Spiritual Boys. Why do I feel like there's something degenerate gonna happen here? I don't know why, but I feel like degeneracy may or may not ensue here. You shall find out. Oh, it's Exorcist. Okay. It has been a hot minute since our boy King has played him some Exorcistas. Alright. Luckily, I do remember how these work. Remind me one part of their effect, though. Okay, it can be any card. Okay, that's not great, but we'll see where this goes. Aww. We'll see. We'll see. An itch, I think that makes a shampoo. Okay, Mr. Funny Man. Tell the bald man about shampoo, why don't you? But yeah. I don't know, like, we did all the decks from Discord, thanks to our boy, the First Alchemist. I had some fun times with those. You know, surprisingly had some good times, despite it not being, like, super crazy or nothing. But, now that I've played them, I won't play my stuff. Let's see. So, if I move a card out of the graveyard, something bad will, like, this will turn into somebody else, right? Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have Clockwork Knight, which would have been perfect for this situation. Let's go ahead and activate Succumbing Thong Morganite. Which I would love to compound upon, but I cannot at the moment. I shall special summon Cyber Dragon. Oh, I had to have no monsters. Okay, whatever. It was fine. I'm just gonna attack Ellis and see where this goes. We're doing a 2v2, me and you and King and someone else, ousting Mystic Mind by activating Ojama Trio at the end of the turn. That sounds like something that somebody's done. Absolutely. I can't tell you when that happened, but I can imagine it happening. So now the issue becomes that if I move stuff out of the graveyard, bad things will happen to me. So I'm just gonna ditch Machine Dupe, try to deck thin a little bit, and see where this goes. We'll see. I don't have the hand that's robust for this, but we'll find out in a minute. Cast Repel, drawing another card, I got one of these days, I really gotta go look through the old, I gotta look through my old live streams and find that duel we had, the 3v1, where I hit y'all with the Aragarasu. Now there's a duel to be immortalized in a short. And I know not everyone's happy about the whole dog short thing. Listen, I won't do it again. I promise. Not until we breach 1,000 subs will we ever do another dog short. I didn't think it was going to be that successful. I really didn't. It was not my intention. How many people do we have for a multiplayer duel? Let's see. We got you, Levi. Let's see. Hero, Levi, Spicy, King, Slayer. We have enough for 3v3. We do have enough for that. So if everyone's down for that, if everyone's still here, definitely. Didn't you win most of your duels last match? No, that was all through Memphis. What are you talking about? He's the one who does the Master Duel streams. I don't care. You do any short you want. Who said they didn't have the short? No, it's just kind of weird with the analytics and things. Like we got a whole bunch of subs, so they sub because of George the dog, not because of me. And it kind of messes with, like, you know, but okay, good. I was just logging into YouTube real quick to log in for later. Am I dead? Okay, I'm alive. Somehow. By some metric, we're alive, although now Magical What's-Her-Face is here. Magnifica. He was playing Nurseborn, I was playing Familiar Possessed, and I managed to avoid taking damage by Sonic Form Mage. Hat Tricker. That part I don't remember, but I'll believe that it happened. I'm pretty much dead. I'm pretty much dead. If I had my bloody field spell, this might have gone a little different, but unfortunately, I didn't. Unfortunately, of all the things I didn't get, the field spell is one of them, because much like Triamids, BES do need their field spell. If you want to request a character deck, I am the guy. He is. Hero has done research on all the character decks and things. Granted, his hero deck gets like all the crazy good support, but that's whatever. Let's special summon Mark III. Oh man, why you gotta be that guy? Alright, well, I'll summon out Morgana, the Witch of the Eyeballs. Better than nothing. King, just why you gonna be that dude? Alright. Well, let's see. Stop this. Oh, let's see him. Let's see the card that'll stop that. Yeah, of course. Memphis is not allowed to. Memphis is not allowed to do things here. Not even a little bit. Oh gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Oh, it is still an experimental build with the BS, but still. That felt more like BS than BES. See, that's what I was saying. Like, if you're playing BS, you gotta get that field spell. You have to get, if you don't get the field spell, you're just kind of boned. Oh, I just thought of something that could be really useful in that respect. I should play that multi-universe field spell, because that can help with like the foolish goods. Oh yeah, good game, King. Good game. Good game, sir. Let's see. Let's fix up this deck a little bit more. Cyberdark Realm, and then yeah, this card. Yeah, multi-universe. Target field spell is banished or in either graveyard. Destroy this. Place that card in your field zone. Just to, compound this with goods to make it easier to get Zelos. You can't do things. Only I may do things. Modern Yu-Gi-Oh! In a nutshell. One player gets to do things, the other one just watches. I want to play Malice, but I feel that would definitely be kind of overkilly. Alright. Is there anything else we can change about this deck? Yeah, there was system down. Well, I guess, yeah, the worm is the one that get in the realm. Just get Cyber Darks, normal Cyber Darks. Is this the right card? Star Slayer. What is Star Slayer? Oh, Typhon. Oh, right. Okay. Why not? I haven't really been focused on the extra deck just yet. I'm not very used to BS even bothering with the extra deck, but I guess, you know, basic things like Little Knight. I'm a pretty standard guy sometimes. I'm like, sometimes I just want to play the standard stuff. You know? Alright. Super Poly. Definitely need to, like, really look at this deck and be like, what do I need and what do I not? Do we even need double boss rush? Maybe I don't even need that. A couple super polys and general targets for that. Gave him a turn. You could have at least let me beat over a monster. My chair is falling apart. I might need a new chair at some point. Let's see. General. Are there any generic fusions that just require a machine of some variety? Possibly. Rock, machine, a pyro. I'm going off the limb of having like clockwork on the board. That's what I'm thinking here. Maybe. Yeah. What does this do? Charge fusion summon. Activate this effect. Don't stand by the next turn. Add a card from the grave to the hand with an effect that fusions of the monster. So it gets back super poly. Okay. I'm not sure Morganite is good in this deck. I don't think you'll be able to use Jormungandr or Nashor's hand effect. Oh, that is true. I mean, that's come out of side, but still, yeah. Maybe like take out the Nashor. Because the Cyber Dragon part's really like a side tech anyway. I kind of like... a little less of the Morganite, maybe. It's going to be one of those things where there's a lot of really cool things you can throw in here. And they're going to conflict with each other to a degree. Trying to think if there's any... Let's see. You put an average spell trap, you bash a face-up light machine monster or two machines for the grave. Yeah, this is a pretty decent super poly target, I'd say. Let me just to check one thing, if there's any other light machines that special summon themselves. Always there's a good kaiju, and they could also get 3 cyber dragons to remove the rest. You can have space for more things, maybe. Just like dumb it down, basically. That could work. And that lets me do the cybering. Should definitely throw in another Clockwork Knight if we're going to do that, so I could do, you know, Fortress Dragon stuff. Maybe even need a third one of those. Hard to say. I was just looking for, like, generic, decent, light machines that I could throw in here to spice things up. Machina Fortress. That might be a good card to that's like a little Machina package. But then how many Machinas does it take to make a good Machina deck? Just like put in the general package, 1 Ruin Force, 1 Citadel, 1 Fortress, and where is it? Like 1 redeployment. Oh, ditch this. I don't know. Do I even need Cyberdeck Realm at that point? No. That is true. Normally you would play, if you're playing more BS than I am, you would play more Boss Rush. But I'm only playing so many. That's why I'm wondering if I need as many. Oh yeah, we don't need machine dupe in this particular build because we don't have any targets for that. Then we run into the issue that I don't have a target for night, do we? Cyber L10. Let's forget about that guy. His artwork is all messed up. I need to just go over... I think we need more monsters, and that I don't have... I definitely need a hers. And I'll tell you that I need a hers solely so I can go to Clockwork Knight. Infernal Machine, what on earth is that? Let's see. During a duel, which opponents activate a card in the hand of the grave. Make this card get that attack. This card's sent to the grave. Shuffle this card into the deck. Okay, so it just keeps coming. Okay, that's a nice discard card. Alright. My good... Slayer, what are all these cards you're talking about? I've never heard of these things. What the heck is this? If there is a column with no cards, summon this card to that zone. Okay, well, that's another decent thing we throw. Okay, let's go ahead and get that 3v3 going. Let's get that going and we'll test this deck out a little bit more. Alright, boys. I hope you're prepared for this. I'm going to increase the time to 400 to make sure everyone's got enough time. And alright. Slayer, Levi, Spicy, King, Hero. You're up. There we go. Gonna give this a crazy thing. I say, like, too many cards for this game for me to remember them all, but I appreciate Slayer for telling me about that one, and we'll see how it goes. I'd make a Stromberg deck, maybe won't use it. I mean, you can do whatever you want. I'm playing BS. Everyone's gonna be playing something that's gonna get in each other's way. As one must do. I just realized the time. This is probably going to be the last duel of the night, because I am still tired, and I don't mean to complain, but I do need to finish the Monarch video, because I gotta finish the one big bits of the editing, and then this is just like a lot of little bits scattered throughout I gotta work on. And then I think tomorrow, start working on getting all the audio effects, and that'll be good. You don't want Slayer to get angry at you. I'm sure it'll be okay. Just waiting for King here to decide which waifu he wants. You know, so long as everyone can at least have a turn, it'll be a good 3v3. That's always the most important part. What do we got? So yeah. After this duel, I gotta go check up on George. And then I've got to... Let's see. Yeah, I gotta check up on George, hang out with him for a little while, get him out one more time tonight. Then I gotta edit Monarchs. If I have any amount of energy, I can edit my koala video and have that up by tomorrow. That'd be great. That would be wonderful. I would love that so much. Alright, everyone's ready. Here we go, boys. Prepare thyselves. Dang it. Oh, I'm going first. Okay, let's see how this is gonna go. Let's see. No. All I can do is play Clockwork Knight. I have no other cards that I can currently play. Also, just realized that Boss Rush is a terrible card for a tag duel. Considering, you know, like, if I prevent my players, my boys from summoning, that is a terrible thing to do. So, let's see. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. What are we up against? Oh! I remember this deck. This is the Jaden deck, or not the Jaden deck. This is the Yuma deck. I remember. My bird ladies, RIK Lyra Lusk, need to be redone. Redone at this point. What do we got here? Interesting. Pot of Desires, turn, turn, turn. Give Spashy the cards, he doth yearn. Fascinating. And then we summon out the big red. Like getting sideswiped by a fire truck with teeth. It's a nice middling start to a Grand Marju. I'll see where this is gonna go. Let's see. Ugh. That's rough. That's rough, buddy. That's rough. Alright. Now it's King's turn. Let's see where this is gonna go. Ignister? This could be interesting how this is going to go. Because now, yeah, it's the Malice deck. Okay. Do Malice care about their typing is my only question. Like, on the board, I mean. You feel Magnum Hut? With this crazy dragon? How does Magnum Hut even do anything with those hands now that I think about it? He's got, like, shackles on. Got like these big barrels around his claws so he can't do nothing. That looks very uncomfortable. My boy Magnum Hut can't even use his hands. He ain't got no hands. Alright. Masquerena. Okay. Bestial Sarnier. So this is Malicious Bestials. Alright, seems pretty straightforward, honestly. I mean, of all the things that could have been, this seems pretty straightforward to me. Let's see, add Ignister? Eating good tonight, playing extra net versus Malice. That's true! As long as we live, that's pretty good. The only thing is we need to, like, live. That's the only gonna be the difficult part of this, is if we survive. Let's see, because, yeah, FP Little Knight. Yep. Not be bested by card effects, but can be punched in the face. What? The rest of this turn, every time a card is added from the main deck or the grave to the opponent's hand, except by drawing them, and immediately you draw one card. Interesting. Alright, Slayer, before you do stuff, you might want to punch Little Knight in the face. I don't know. Just because it has that effect, if you do stuff, it can bounce. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, is that Clockwork is going to negate, not everything, but anything revolving around typings, which I just realized will also mess up my teammates, and I apologize for that. Why do I think going into these silly faces is like a good idea? I don't know. I'm just like, Okay. Alright, so Little Knight's gone. Thousand Bledo is back. Alrighty. And I apologize again, Slayer, that I hit you with the Clockwork Knight. Fairy tales can be done through creatures or machines, so I'm good. Alright. I have no idea what we're talking about fairy tales at the moment, but okay. Alright, here's the effect failure of the new artwork. I'm not too big on it. It's okay, I guess. Guess it's got a lot more, like, details and stuff. It kind of implies effect failure made the Mystic Shine Balls. Which is funny, because Mystic Shine Ball is stronger than Effect Veiler. Okay. It's going to be a very interesting back and forth. Extranet's letting us draw all these new cards here. And Clockwork Knight is restricting anybody who wants to play specific type of cards. So we shall see where this shall go. Needs to take Clockwork Knight against Malice. It screwed it over hard. Yeah, I couldn't remember if Malice cared about being Cybers all the time, but I guess it does. Stromberg's a Fairy Tale deck. Leon's cards. Oh, I thought you meant the archetype. I apologize. I was referring to like Fairy Tale Luna and stuff, like the archetype. That's what I was trying to say. But okay. Yeah, so, yeah. Your deck doesn't care about Clockwork Knight. That's a good thing. Don't worry, I'm gonna make good use out of Clockwork Knight. It won't be a hindrance forever. I promise. Oh, it's Levi's Empowerment deck. I kind of remember this one. You let me play this once, I remember. No, don't turn it off. Keep it on forever. Well, now we know what it is, so that's good to know. Okay. Dragodes. Look at my boy Dragodes up in the hood. Yep. Ignite Paladin. Challenge 1,000 blood. My goodness, there's an interesting assortment of monsters, has to be said. Look at that. Dragon Warrior. Warrior. Spikier Warrior. Make Clockwork Knight to get rid of Clockwork Knight. That's true. You could do that. The only tricky is to... you got monsters with 1,000 less attack points that are machines, yeah? You could do it, if you had it. Every 5 seconds, I check YouTube to see if anybody new joined or not. So we can celebrate the big 940 someday soon. I hope when we release the Monarch video, people will enjoy it, and maybe we'll get a sub out of that. That'd be fun. We're so close to 1,000, man. It's... everyday struggle. One day, if we're lucky and we put in a good hard effort for it, we'll get some luck. It's just gonna happen. Alright, so now we're just gonna wait for what Levi's thinking here. I know, one away from 60 away from the next big milestone. I know, 1,000. Yeah, it's funny because one of our boys, Limit Breaker Joe, y'all remember Limit Breaker Joseph, right? He shows up here once in a while. He's got more subs than I do. I didn't even know he was doing that. So, he does I think he does like workout videos or something. So I guess that's more popular than more popular than what I do. And yeah, I figured it was in Perm there somewhere. Yeah, no Gren Maju, no Clockwork for a turn. Sadness. But I think we can work with this. Also, what? Oh no. Levi, no! 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 I'm sorry, my man. You put it in the wrong column. Yeah, that's why he's a limit breaker. He breaks his limits. He's like, he's like that one Punch Man character, Shine. What was his name? Shoot, it's on the tip of my tongue. The big buff dude. In all of One Punch Man, there's one big buff dude. Yeah, and that's who Limit Breaker reminds me of. Alright, what do we got going here? Oh yeah, because now that Clockwork's negated, you have unleashed Slayer. You have unleashed his ability to go into dragons. You know, what's his name? Shine Black or something? The guy who's like super into his muscles. Yeah. The big buff dude who, at least if I remember from the lore, he looks like he's a black guy, but he's not actually black. It's weird. Not that it matters either way. I was just a black guy, but he's just a big buff dude. And he reminds me of Joe Limit Breaker, because they both break their limits. Okay, weirdly enough, I always thought Puri Prisoner is like a total psychopath. Like, legitimately a total psychopath, but I always thought he was kind of funny. You know, just like in an ironic sort of way. Alright, what do we got here? Aww, let's see, what do we have that we can use? Interesting choices, interesting tech options. I'm going to go off on a limb. What does this do? Start the damage step. This card battles a monster with the same attitude as a normal monster or magic key in the graveyard. Detach material from this card, must send that monster to the graveyard. How many normals are in the graveyard at the moment? None. So this does nothing. Okay. Glad to hear it. Let's go ahead and discard Boss Rush, because we're never going to use the darn thing. We'll get Machina. We don't... Wait, we're not playing any other machines, right? No, wait, wrong graveyard. There we go. No. Okay. Got a couple of robots. Summon my robot. And I could use certain cards, but I think we're good. Okay, so you have a normal in the hand. But they had to be in the graveyard for that to do stuff. Unless I'm... Let's see, let's see. Start the damage. Turn this card to the hand. Summon a Dragon Maid. I mean, I hope this is okay if I do this. Bigger monster. That Clockwork Knight is definitely... Wait. I might have made an oopsie. I don't know yet. Oh, yeah, Dragodes. Okay, I'm still bigger. Okay, good. This is why I attacked with Lore Part first. Like, just in case. I'll attack with Lore Part first. Oh yeah, Dragodes is not a once per turn. Crazy. Alright. Mitigating the damage is always good. Alright, so now Lorpar. I hope I don't need to... Let's see, how does this work? Discard this card, take a face-up monster on the field. No. And... Nah. Okay, we're good. We're good. I think we're good. Okay. Oh, hey, see, there you go. Everyone has gotten at least one turn, so now we know it's a good tag duel. Always a good one when everyone gets at least a turn. That's good. Alright, so let's see what our boy Jank can do. I forget what he was... Oh, yeah, he's got the Yuma exceeds and stuff. Okay. Monster Reincarnation. Overlay Reagan. I remember this card back in the day. I thought it was such a good card. Just free exceeds materials. Just freebies. Alright, what do we got? Heroic Double Lance. Thousand the Bladder. Okay. Yeah, I'm realizing if Jang's actually trying to make, like, Heroic Challenger exceeds, that this is actually messing him up pretty bad. Soulful Pendulum. Let's see. What keeps trying to activate here? Only if I need to. Okay, yes, I would love to draw a card. I really need it. I'm also doubly remembering, with coming song and stuff, that this will affect my teammates. That exceeds import objectively better. Oh, absolutely. Xyz Import is a nasty card. A beautiful card. Let's see. So this is going to change the scales here. Cool. Definitely just a straight-up upgrade over Overlay Reagan. Alright, what do we got here? Ah, Utopic Ray. Cool. Alright, Utopic Ray is on the board. Going into Utopic Lightning. Oh boy. Now we're cooking. Now we're talking. He's big, he's tough, he's big and tough. Start of the battle phase. I mean, I'll keep summoning Lord Par just to summon it to the field. Why not? Of course, it doesn't really matter because Lightning... Extra is doing the most work. It is doing a fantastic job of letting us draw more cards. Because the decks we're playing... I mean, other than... I mean, Dragon Maid's definitely could use its extra deck right now. But I would say that we don't need to, like... It's not, like, necessary right this minute. So we can play around this. That's what I'm trying to get at. Definitely hindering our opponents a lot more than it would hinder us. Alright, Spicy, it's your turn, and this is your field spell, so you get rid of it whenever you're ready to. Oh yeah, y'all are in trouble now. We got old school cool here. Can't be helped. Remember, Spicy, don't play a card in that column. Very important. Also, how's this duel gonna go if Spicy mills himself out? That would be horrendous. Although I guess it counts as our decks too, so we'll see how that's gonna go. The dreams of the Golden Castle. Oh man. I don't actually know what the fairy tale around this castle is. Honestly, I don't. Although, weirdly, this is something that popped into my head. I have this idea for a section of a D&D campaign that involves a golden castle owned by a bunch of really rich dudes who just really like money. So, maybe one day when I finally get off my butt, learn how to DM, find some people to DM, to make that story a reality. That'd be cool. Alright, so now we got the Ether of Milliones, but I think Stromberg might be generic fantasy. Oh, I mean, it might be, but it feels like there's a story there. I don't know, I just feel like there's more to it. Also, we have a 10,000 point Grand Maju to Aiza. I think that's gonna be game. Or maybe not. We all should have played an Exodia deck, not Millennium Exodia. I mean, that is just a matter of who gets the draw engine first. Alright, so the duel will not be over just yet. Still gonna be close, though. Yeah, Utopia negates stuff even when he's attacked. It's okay, Spicy. You can attack with Grand Maju to Aiza. Just that ancient enemy of all Yu-Gi-Oh players, the ability to read. Plus, Dragodes is actually doing a phenomenal job for our opponents here, keeping them alive, too. You know? Keep discarding them cards, keeping the monsters alive. Alright. But I think when it finally comes back to my turn, I think I got the card that will allow us to put this duel to bed. Alright, Pendulum Summoning Boom. Malice the Cheesy Cat. Or Chessy Cat, whatever you want to call it. And Withered. Dude, we're going to be losing cards for days. The one bad part of all this is that Dragodes' halving effect is permanent so long as it's on the board. Actually, it's just permanent in general. So, sadly, Grand Maju just never getting his attack points back. What's this doing? Oh. They put Dread Maju in defense. Okay. Okay. Neato. I'll get some water. Okay. I was debating whether to put the cup in the old cup or to put it on the floor. Old cup 1. Alright, what do we got? Malos, the Chessie Gat. Gato? I will say, Wizard at Ignister really doesn't look like much of a wizard. He's too bulbousy. I don't know, I don't like him as much. I don't like it when they just put a bunch of bulbs on the monster. Isn't this castle protected or something? Let's see. This card, let's see. Most monster declares an attack, destroy that monster, inflict damage to them. Oh no, this does not have any protection at all. Okay. For some, yeah, well, the anime version had protection. This does not. Okay. Additional attack and defense of all effect monster opponent controls are switched. Only uses effect once per turn. Go special summon. Add a Malice spell from the deck. Okay, cool. This could be bad. But it's okay, boys. Just keep us alive till my turn. I'll make it work. Somehow. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Let's see. The March Hare. Druid's Worm. Does Druid's Worm... No. I'm worried about Clockwork Knight. I want to keep that alive. Leon fought darts. He may have actually beat him with... Which is really funny. I don't... Was the Great Leviathan or Divine Serpent Gay in the manga anime susceptible to being destroyed by Stromberg? I mean, I get, like, with the effect in the manga, was that your opponent got rid of half of their deck every turn? I remember that part. The question would be is, how does Leon get rid of that last card after Stromberg does its job? It would certainly have been an interesting duel, if nothing else. Dude! Everything's dead. Yeah, non-once per turn. Pops things at attack. Of course, we're losing 10 cards every turn, so it balances out. Would have lost before he brought out Leviathan. He would have run out of cards. I mean, possible. Yeah. The gold cat. I mean, the funny thing is, in the anime, this was indestructible to everything. Although I think Leon's brother added that. But in the actual game, this actually doesn't have any protection to it. I mean, we're not quite... This is where things are going to get interesting, because while Clockwork's on the board, Slayer needs to put in extra effort to make his fusions, so we'll see where this is going to go. We'll see where this is going to go. Okay, Nursey Maid. Get back the Pirate in our Maid. Now we need the water one and the fire one, and we can make 5-link dragon and nuke their board. Need the pumpkin carriage and the real... Okay. I forget they had some protection here. Yeah, we need... maybe we can do that too. Let's see, Lady Maid. Let's see. What does this do again? Special summon level 4 lower Dragon Maid from the deck. Yeah, there's fire. Cool. Of course, now we need Earth back. Let's see. During the standby phase, do a fusion summon using the cards. Field and or banishment into the deck. Neato. Actually, while I'm waiting, I do want to see, like, what are we all losing here? It's not looking good. Dragon Maid Stern looks ugly. Wait, which one's Stern? You don't look ugly. She's just like a dragon. Is this... I did take lore part earlier, so I don't know. It's gonna be... It might be. Yeah, it is. GG, boys! Sorry, Levi didn't get another turn, but your Dragotes put in a heck of a lot of work. You kept your team alive just on this card alone. Oh, wait, hold on. Well, I don't think that saves us, but... Or saves you guys, but... Does it? I don't think it does. Oh, Thousand Blades put in some work there, too. Question is... Okay, yeah, there we go. Alright! Our dreams came true, the dragons and the fairy tales, and... I had Cyber Dragon the whole time, and I was ready to bust it out if we ever needed it. So, it was an interesting tag. Good game to everybody. Yeah, it was certainly an interesting matchup there. I did not expect that to go the way that it did. Definitely had some interesting combos going on there. I mean, Dragon Maids did their thing. Red Maju got pretty big. Cyber Dragon, yes, we were there in spirit. We were there in spirit. And as for my opponent, you know, you guys were doing some interesting things there. Malice definitely got screwed over by the Clockwork Knight. Dragotes was keeping the whole team together. And, Jank, no, I feel like we were getting something with you as well. Thousand Blades definitely put in some effort as well. So, thank you everybody for watching. I think that'll be good for tonight's stream. I know I'd like to stream all night, but I'm so tired. I gotta get George, and I gotta work on that video, but I'm gonna work some more on this deck off screen. I'll try to have the Koala deck up tomorrow, and if I can finish this deck off, I might play the Trima deck before I play this one, just to make sure this one's all's good. So, thanks for watching tonight's stream, everybody. And let's see, stream Clockwork Knight won you guys game. Let's call it as it. Okay, King. Let's pretend you didn't just ram everything into Stromberg, but okay. So, thanks everybody for watching. This will be your boy, the Memphis XOX, calling out. If y'all are new, you know the drill. Just buttons. Hit the likes and the buttons down below. Until next time, we'll see you later. And look forward to the Forgotten City stream.